this. They deserve it as a family. I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the Nelk boys, Aiden Ross, Theo Vaughn, Bustle with the Boys, and last but not least, the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan. And thank you, America. Thank you. Have a good night.
That is a piece of work. No, he's really an amazing guy. But most of all, I want to thank the millions of hardworking Americans across the nation who have always been the heart and soul of this really great movement. We've been through so much together, and today you showed up in record numbers to deliver a victory. Like really, I probably like no other. This was something special, and we're gonna pay you back. We're gonna do the best job. We're gonna turn it around. It's got to be turned around. It's got to be turned around fast, and we're gonna turn it around. We're gonna do it in every way, with so many ways, but we're gonna do it in every way. This will forever be remembered as the day the American people regained control of their country. So I just want to say that on behalf of this great group of people, these are hardworking people. These are fantastic people, and we can add a few names like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He came and he's going to help make America healthy again. And now he's a great guy, and he really means it. He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go to it. I just said, but Bobby, leave the oil to me. We have more liquid gold, oil and gas. We have more liquid gold than any country in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia. Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby.
In case you guys don't know, Bobby Kennedy is an environmentalist.
Taxes. We can do things that nobody else can do. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have. But we have the greatest people also. Maybe that's the most important thing. This campaign has been so historic in so many ways. We've built the biggest, the broadest, the most unified coalition. They've never seen anything like it in all of American history. They've never seen it. Young and old, men and women, rural and urban. And we had them all helping us tonight. When you think, I mean, I was looking at it, I was watching it. They had some great analysis of the people that voted for us. Nobody's ever seen anything like that. They came from all corners, union, non-union, African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, Arab American, Muslim American. We had everybody, and it was beautiful. It was a historic realignment, uniting citizens of all backgrounds around a common core of common sense. You know, we're the party of common sense. We want to have borders. We want to have security. We want to have things be good, safe. We want great education. We want a strong and powerful military, and ideally we don't have to use it. You know, we had no wars. 4 years we had no wars, except we defeated ISIS. We defeated ISIS in record time, but we had no wars. They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. But this is also a massive victory for democracy and for freedom. Together, we're going to unlock America's glorious destiny. We're going to achieve the most incredible future for our people. Yesterday, as I stood at my last stop on the campaign trail, I'll never be doing a rally again. Can you believe it? I think we've done 900 rallies approximately from them. Can you imagine? 901 something, a lot of rallies. And it was sad. Everybody was sad. Many people, I said, this is our last rally. But now we're going on to something that's far more important, because the rallies were used for us to be put in this position where we can really help our country. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, term. I will govern by a simple motto: promises made, promises kept. We're going to keep our promises. Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is. It's time to put the divisions of the past 4 years behind us. It's time to unite. And we're going to try. We're going to try. We have to try. And it's going to happen. Success will bring us together. I've seen that. I've seen that. I saw that in the first term when we became more and more successful. People started coming together. Success is going to bring us together, and we are going to start by all putting America first. We have to put our country first for at least a period of time. We have to fix it, because together we can truly make America great again for all Americans. So I want to just tell you what a great honor this is. I want to thank you. I will not let you down. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, richer, safer, and stronger than it has ever been before. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
one of the comments, one of the comments was, Kamala won. What a comeback! Like, imagine if tomorrow they're like, Kamala wins, and they crazy. All right, so what I'm gonna do, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and watch this whole thing again, and then post it as a video, because right when it started, the stream started to glitch. Anyways, with that said, we're gonna go ahead and check some prices regardless. Right now, as soon as this is over, late night little stream over here. Basically, seeing the results of Donald Trump, and it looks like Donald Trump has won the U.S. presidency of 2024, won the election, defeating Kamala Harris. So this is supposed to be good for the economy. With the crypto, we'll see. We'll go ahead and check out some crypto prices right now in a little bit. Just kind of see what's going on over here, though. All right. So this is probably copywritten already. So let's get out of here already. All right, cool. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's probably gonna get copywritten. But regardless, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and check out some of these crypto prices. All right, because since this cut out, I wasn't able to give you guys the prices. So let's go ahead and quickly go to Coin Market Cap. All right, that's the no-brainer play right now. So we can go ahead and just see the crypto prices, see what the crypto market cap as a whole is. And it looks like Bitcoin is holding at 73. 559 right now. So it did break the all-time high as predicted. Ethereum sitting at $2,603. BNB, of course, one of my favorites. I do see BNB eventually going to $15,000. All right, it's only at 500. So technically, that's a 30x. Then that's on BNB. BNB is definitely one of the most solid in terms of its tokenomics, the burn rate that they have. Solana, of course, you guys know how I feel about Solana. VC controlled. Of course, Solana is going to take off this bull run. Now, I do see it crashing eventually, though. I don't have any confidence in the Solana network. You guys know that it's restarted a couple times, all that good stuff. But do want to point out XRP is up as well. Now, let's check out, though. Let's check out what the fear and greed index is, because it's at 54, which is kind of neutral, though. So the thing is, I would expect greed to have kicked in. So that shows that the market, even though it's reflecting the Donald Trump victory, it's still not as confident as we'd like it to be. That being said, tomorrow and the following day, we do have the Federal Reserve meeting, the FOMC. So most likely what's going to happen is another interest rate cut. So you have the presidency today giving it a nice little pump. And now tomorrow tomorrow and the following day, the 6th and the 7th of November, we're gonna have an interest rate cut. Everyone is stating it's most likely going to be a 0.25. It could be as high as a 0.50 basis point cut. That being said, that will also increase the volatility in the market. So I do definitely expect the price to go up to at least 74.75 if that is the case, therefore breaking an all-time high yet again. I did tell you guys that we were in the banana zone, as it's known, and it's looking like it's testing out. So let's actually swing over to the cryptocurrencies. Let's check out the rankings real quick, just so I can see what Shiba Inu is looking like, so I can see what some of the other plays are looking like, and maybe we'll see some of the headlines as well. It says the 2024 U.S. election hangs in the balance. That was from earlier, so clearly you already know. I did see a lot of the Trump coins moving, but in general, just everything, because even Doge is up 20%. Doge is up 20%, which is major. All right, so at 20, look at this. Crazy pump. You do have Shiba Inu, of course, having a 6% pump as well. Look at that. So definitely Cardano at 36, Toncoin 477. All right, so everything looking pretty stable still, honestly, even though look, everything is gonna definitely start going up and to the right. This is about the time that liquidity does start to flood the market. We do have Bitcoin dominance. I told you guys it was gonna start moving back up, okay, because people were saying that it topped off at 60 and it was at 59, 58. Right now, it's actually at 60.33. So Bitcoin dominance will definitely break 65. Most likely will touch 70. Once we have 70, that's when I see everything basically just shooting. Like I'm talking about the altcoins. Okay, alt season is definitely around the corner. Of course, right now, Bitcoin dominance, we have to respect Bitcoin dominance. So I don't want to hear people saying, oh, the altcoins haven't been pumping, of course, because it's not altcoin season. Meme coin season is not here yet. So right now we got Bitcoin dominance clearly at in control with the 60.33 percentage points. All right, it speaks for itself. Then we have, of course, Ethereum dominance that also has to start going up. So when you have Bitcoin dominance going up to about, I would say between 65 and 70. Damn, I'm gonna have to check what the highest is, but I think the highest was 73. That's actually where you see a top and where you see Ethereum's dominance start going up, and actually we slide from the Bitcoin phase one of the cryptocurrency market phase into the transitionary phase where you have some of the alts and Ethereum actually pairing with Bitcoin's gains percentage wise. And then we see the Ethereum phase of the cryptocurrency market cycle where you have now the alt and Ethereum outpacing Bitcoin's percentage on a daily basis. Okay, so we'll see, like right now you have Bitcoin up over the past 24 hours, for example, 6.77%. Okay, 6.76% over the past 24 hours. But you have Ethereum up 6.50%. Okay, so you see, like Bitcoin is on the higher percentage. So what eventually is going to happen is Ethereum is going to be on the higher percentage on the daily. But of course, like I said, everything is playing out exactly how it's supposed to. The cryptocurrency market is basically where it should be. So let's go ahead and just check out my charts, because you already know I'm gonna have to step up my chart a little bit, because look at that. Basically everything. And you know what's dope about my chart is I don't even have to move too much. Obviously, you guys know that all this red, all right, downward trending, all this downward trending right here, downward trending. So of course, we see the flip over here. I did mention this was basically like a plateau area, and there was two scenarios I gave actually. Like if you check the video, essentially it was gonna go down. I thought it was actually gonna go sideways more before it went down. Worst case scenario was that it was gonna go down, come back up and go back down, and probably be about 43. That is actually a base. I don't think we'll touch that unless we have a black swan event. I still think we can dip, my people. We can still have a black swan event where you have the markets dip to at least 30 to 40% still, even if it bounces back. Okay, that being said, the second scenario was that it was going to come up this way, bounce off of that, swing up. All right. What ended up happening was it actually went sideways and actually maintained this resistance. Okay. You see, basically wasn't able to maintain that, kept it over, bounced, flirted with that. I actually thought it was going to come up for, what was this? One, two, look at this, for about a week. And hell no, it wasn't able to maintain that. It went down, dipped, went back up, hit the resistance again, wasn't able to break it, wasn't able to even reach it here, but definitely double bottomed on this particular. And you see, these were the three ranges that I saw going down. It actually just dipped to this one, didn't even go down to the bottom. And then, of course, coming back up, swinging, flipping this resistance actually. So that was on October 13th, October 14th. So if you guys check back, I did the video on the banana zone flipping. Is this it right here? I should just watch. Oh no, it's not. Is it this one? Damn, no. I would have put it on right now. So basically, explaining that the banana zone was in effect, and you can kind of see from this particular dip right here, everything started to move. Basically, we went from this dip, which was about 58,000, and all the way up, swinging. Look, in this particular day right here, what was this? 25th of October, around the time that China had also brought down their interest rate and actually brought liquidity into the market. We had the Bank of England also do the same. We had the European Central Bank also do the same. We had the Bank of Japan also do. So it's important that we see, and of course the Fed. Okay, so it's important that we see how the crypto markets, how the global markets, how the macro markets, the M2 money supply markets move in tandem. Okay, all right. That being said, look, flip right here, boom, took off, came back over here, exploded. So what do I see happening? So just because it exploded here, it don't mean much, okay? Because now people are going to be taking profits. Okay, people are going to be taking profits, and we have to respect this right here. You see this floor right here, or this Former resistance here. Where is this right? I'm gonna extend it out. I'm gonna extend it out. Get this right here. Extend it out. We have to respect this. All right. Don't be disrespecting my charts, punks. So right here, this is definitely gonna sell, most likely. Boom. People are gonna take the profits. Don't forget, all-time high. All-time high, my people. Okay, it looks like it touched 75,000 according to Dex Tools. The max was 75,210. So the all-time high for Bitcoin sits at 75,000 right now, my people. Just throwing that out there. All right. So of course, people, and if there's bots, there's investors, there's traders gonna take that. So I could see that actually going back to about the 70, well, actually below, because it was at 73. I could see that going to about, what is this? This is it right here. It's looking like it's gonna be here. What is this? Oh shit, 69. We could lose 70. Sheesh. We could lose 70 actually. So actually I'm gonna go ahead and just chart that real quick, because that way we have now two places where this could bounce, and we can better analyze the market. All right, better analyze this potential bounce. All right, cool. So let's see, what color is this? A nice color. Nice, that cream color, and that was a 2. So let me just quickly adjust this real quick, just so it looks like the other one. It's actually this one right here. Okay, so here it is actually. So this is the range. So this could absolutely just bounce down. This, did my mouse just die? Are you serious? My life right now. All right, cool. So basically, this could dip down to about the 69. So we could definitely lose the 79,000 mark for Bitcoin. All right, we could definitely the 70,000. So that'd be about 69K, 69K. Now, what I wanted to show you was these blue um diagonals, which actually indicate a long-term trend. So even if this was to bounce down, it could bounce down and bounce back up between these ranges, because now you can see this upward trend. Basically, that's what we're looking at right now. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I could actually do this shit. Crazy. All right, cool. So here, so this upward trend. So here, let me go ahead and just quickly move this over. Over here. I'm gonna have to cut this short because this thing is about to die. In fact, yeah, shit's dying right here. No. All right, hold on, I'll be back, my people. I literally had to go get some batteries. That's crazy. And it's cold as shit outside. All right, cool. Okay, cool. So we're back. She's fucking cold outside. All right, let me see. All right, so what I was trying to tell you guys was, all right, so definitely see this right here bouncing. So now you guys see I just added this new level right here. Okay, so basically what I'm expecting to happen is, well, like I predicted over here, obviously it's going to do this, it's going to do this, go up, come over here. I don't see it dropping back here, but it's 100% possible. 100% possible because we have a 1, right? Broke that 1, 2, 3. You might need a 4th. So this might be the new base, basically, mid base, shooting up because we are now in this parabolic phase. Okay, we are in the banana zone. Okay, like I know it's only like 73,000, right? But it's actually moving pretty much exponentially. We just can't see it right now because we're looking at it day by day. Don't forget, I'm gonna put it like this though. Investors, traditional investors, aim for a minimum, right? Or actually a maximum, I should say, but a threshold of 5% annual returns. And they're considered amongst the best investors in the world. Okay, so basically, if they have $100,000, they want to make at least 5% of that, right? 5,000. Okay, minimum for that year. Okay, if they have $1 million portfolio, 50,000 minimum, right? That's just invested in the market. Bitcoin is up 6% today, one day. So just putting things in perspective. All right, like I was saying earlier before my mouse died, was all-time highs. All-time highs. People will take profit. I could see this actually coming and retracing back over here. Yeah, you'll get some bounce. This right here could be. So this is what I would tell you. If this does decide to keep coming down, it's probably going to bounce off of this blue line. Off of this blue line. This blue line is a long-term um I swear to God, I hate Dex tools. It's like so hard sometimes. I don't know if it's because I have so many lines. But see, like right now, I should be able to just allow me. You see what I mean? Just allow me to shrink this, move this in. So here on the 1 hour though, without me having to move it to the 4 hour. So that's just annoying to me right there. So give me 1 second while this repositions itself to 4 hour chart basically. I need to make my own decks, like straight up, where it just does the most basic stuff, like stretch it out, and it to wherever you want it. Because the thing is that sometimes specific time frames give you different structures. So obviously the longer time frames, you get a more accurate view of what the trends are. The shorter, you get a more accurate view of what the local movements are. Okay, like let's say you want to enter something, the most accurate way you can do it is on a short time frame, 15-minute, maybe 5-minute, maybe even shorter, depending on what range it's in. Now, if you're trying to look at where Bitcoin is going, then probably the daily, the weekly, the monthly is what you want to look at for trends. That being said, my problem is when you start extending it. If it's a short time frame, it limits the amount of days or time span that you can expand. But the thing is, there's more detail in that. So what I like to do is take like a 15-minute chart, for example, and expand it out. Instead of just having of the 1 hour or the 4 hour. Like right now, I had to do the 4 hour because this wasn't allowing me to do it. Anyways, sorry to go on that tangent. It's just, I guess charting problems. All right. So that being said, all right. So you see this blue line? This is what I wanted to show you. These are long term, longer term. Look, this is from basically last year. Okay, been charting these since last year, and if you go back, you can see it all. I mean, it's charted way back even further. But that my point is, so we have to respect the previous trend lines as well. That's something that sometimes I feel doesn't really um, come into play a lot, but you can clearly see that there are certain trend lines. So this trend line right here, Bob, if you follow it up, it's up here. It's actually it's actually the top. It's and look at where this shot up to, near that top, near that top. Look at where this was, where this little volatility was. Actually, this line caught a bunch of that volatility on the way down, on the way up, on the way down, on the way up, on the way down, on the way up, on the way down. All of it caught right there. That was a lot. Look right here. It wasn't able to hold that, this blue line. It wasn't able to hold that. Look, bounced off of it, actually bounced off of it. Because keep in mind, it looks, charts move in two directions at the same time. That's what I've understood. So for example, obviously there's a momentum. It's going forward. But is it only going to go sideways? Well, it can do that, and I guess that would be the neutral. But normally it's moving sideways, and if it's bullish, it's moving up. So forward and up on bullish trends, and then forward and down on bearish trends. All right, that should be common sense, right? The one thing I would add is in diagonals. Okay, so forward up diagonally in bullish trends, forward down diagonally um, in bearish trends. All right, so once again, right now we're officially in the bullish trend. Okay, bullish trend. If there is a black swan event, it's gonna it'll get eaten up pretty quick. That being said, okay, because of the trajectory of the forward and up, right, situation, I could see this bouncing. And then the reason I'm bringing that up, okay, so now let me go ahead and expand this, move over. I got to get more technical with my analysis, honestly. Like, oh, this is the bullish divergence with the MACD and Bollinger Bands, and but honestly, I trend analysis. That's my TA, and I think that's why it's so accurate a lot of times, because it doesn't get bogged down by a lot of that. Don't forget, whether you're checking the moving average, divergence, um, whether you're looking at the convergence, whether you're looking at Bollinger Bands, whether you're looking at Ichimoku clouds, whether you're looking at different patterns, whether it's just the traditional Japanese candlesticks, whether you're looking at Heikinashis, a lot of those are lagging indicators. Okay. In fact, most of them are lagging indicators. Okay. In fact, probably the Ichimoku cloud is the only one that gives you the past, current, and potential future trends. So other than that, though, most are lagging indicators. So when I'm looking at the trend lines aren't biased. It's either going up or it's going down. So right now, clearly there's an uptrend. So that being said, this blue previous resistance might be the new support. Because normally, if this was, for example, a month ago, for sure I would say, you know what, this is 100% going to test this. If this was a week ago, I say, you know what, this is most likely going to come back down and test this, lose a 70,000. But because we have the interest rate cuts, within the next 2 days, I believe the markets will probably price that in. So it doesn't really make sense so this right here seems like, just bots and professional traders just taking profit, right? But I really don't see this being too much more profitable, taking more profit from here. In fact, because see, now we're basically forming again, right? Another bullish flag if you actually look at it. If we are at the phase we're looking at. So basically what's going to happen is this is going to start doing this. Boom, it's going to come. It shouldn't bounce off of this, right? It should break down into this zone and maybe bounce off of this. Now we have this bull flag that could potentially form, or if there is more sell pressure, it'll break down into here and actually continue up this bull flag right here. So regardless, and in fact, I don't even that seems too bearish at this point, because like I told you guys 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, banana zone. So basically, I see maybe this occurring, coming up back over here to the higher range and actually trending on the blue lines now. All right, so that we'll go ahead and let that simmer for a little bit. All right, and that is on so what we're looking at, if it does trend. Worst case scenario, we're looking at about, honestly, 70 and about 70. So we're going to be looking at about 70 to shit to about 78,000. So that's just on this current trend. Don't forget, we're gonna need to see at least two more spikes down in order to be able to give an analysis, because right now it's too ridiculous. This is basically how it would look if we were to actually try to chart this right now. So maybe I'll leave it to see if that's where it starts to go. All right, to this one. Excuse me, my people here. All right, cool. My bad. I don't even know if there's questions. I don't even know if there's people here. All I'm doing is I'm just giving you a little honest TA in case you happen to catch this. I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, coming at you. Go ahead and hit that sub if you like getting technical analysis. If you like hearing about cryptocurrencies, being up to date on the latest technology, Web3, blockchain, metaverse, DeFi, brick to mortar, fidgetals, let me know. All right. With that said, let's go ahead and see what this is looking like over here. Okay, cool. So, oh man, so Dan, Bone. I hope price $10 list in Binance. Damn, this like SHIB, which was the first token on ETH, DAM token on Shibarium. If you buy DAM, AGT, all right. So Dan has a couple. That's an interesting. That is definitely an interesting here. Let's see this. He said that if you buy $1,000 of of DAM, November 24th, December it'll be 5K, January it'll be 50K, February it'll be 500K. I mean, that's an interesting one. I can't really look chart Bone friend and Bone. All right, yeah. So let me go ahead and go to the Bone chart. Definitely, let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and slide that over here. So Bone. Anyway, so I give you guys my Bitcoin analysis. That's what the chart's gonna essentially do. All right, that's essentially what it's gonna do. So everything looks positively up. Worst case scenario, like I told you guys, so black swan event. But at this point, tomorrow and the following day, we have the interest rates that will be cut. Okay, so tomorrow the news, then the following one is going to be the official announcement. Okay, so let's go ahead and now go to. Let's see what Bone is doing before we check Bone. Let's see what SHIB is doing actually, just real quick, real quick. Because you guys see all the green, the market looking pretty green. So right now it's looking like Shiba Inu is up 3%. I did say, damn, see, that's what I hate about this 4 hour now. I'm gonna throw all my charts away. Or not throw them away, but just they're gonna look weird. See, because this is supposed to be the 1 hour. This is supposed to be the 1 hour. So it actually looks like it has structure. All right, cool. So yeah, see, basically this is what we're looking at. We had a breakdown actually, and then the SHIB breakout. Okay, it's still in effect. This is my prediction right here. Look, this is my prediction. I believe it's going to break the 2000 mark by February 7th. Okay, so we'll see if that does occur. Here it is. This is the top of the range. So I do see this maybe even spiking up here in the last days. Okay, the 7th. Don't forget that is because of the Fed interest rate cut that I do see happening. So we're looking at Shiba Inu 4 zeros 1834 right now. All right. Let's go ahead and look at Bone. Bone, the big dog. Can't forget Bone. Cannot forget Bone. And of course, Bone sitting at 38 cents. This right here is actually supposed to be, I keep moving it and it keeps moving back. I don't know what's going on with this. All right, cool. So this is the structure we're looking at right here. This is the structure we're looking at. And clearly, I don't see this going down any lower than 33. In fact, I wish I would have seen that 33. I would have smacked the whole little bag to myself, because that right there is prices you don't really see. Okay, they were there for a little bit, started moving up, but you see the movement. You see how explosive Bone actually is, because look, from the 4th, it was at 33 cents, right? From the 4th, it's literally day 2. Look at this, because it's already the November 6th, and it's at 38 cents. So we're talking about it moved 5 cents in 1 week. Okay, like that's kind of crazy if you think about it. From the low, 5 cents. All right, so let's say it does that again, right? So this was, wait, hold up. So this was the 4th. So actually, that was just 2 days, 5 cents in 2 days. If it continues to do that, right, 5 cents, it's going to be at 43, about 42, 43 cents by the 8th. All right, so that's going to be that. Actually, that would be way over here. Actually, that would be around this previous trend line. You see, that's the one thing about some of these. So 1, 2, yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at right here, my people, as well. So Bone is only at 38 cents. I don't know. I don't really know what else to tell you guys, because Bone is one of those plays that's gonna go to $1. It's gonna go to $1. It's gonna go to $5, in my honest opinion. This bull run, Bone could actually go to $10. Let's just say Bone goes to $3.80. Right now, it's at 38 cents, 38.16. So if Bone was to go to $3, just $3.81, that would be a 10x on your investment. All right, think about that. A 10x. So if you were to put $1 in, you'd have $10. If you put $10 in, you'd have $100. You put $100 in, you'd have $1,000. You put $1,000 in, you have $10,000. You put 10,000 in, you'll have $100,000. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just putting you on game. Now, with that said, I don't see it just going to $3.81. I do see Bone going to 5, 10, 20, eventually 50, $100. Yes. So understanding that we're sitting at a over 200x play, I'm definitely going to tell you this is, in my opinion, the most solid play you can be in. honestly. Even more so than SHIB. SHIB is a banger, but honestly, Bone is the hidden gem that nobody is talking about. And that's really what you want to do. You want to hit some of these plays that nobody is talking about, because once everybody is talking about it, it's most likely too late. The return on your investment is going to be way lower. Your X's way less. So I'm just saying though, right now that nobody is talking about it, and even though it's up 6.81 cents, don't forget this has a whole ecosystem. There's tokens on the Shibarium blockchain. If you don't know about Shibarium, let me quickly tell you, it is the layer 2 for the Shiba Inu ecosystem. All right, so Shiba Inu, that meme coin, developed a complex financial ecosystem. They developed a blockchain. All this working together to create what some people are saying will be the most comprehensive financial layer that's ever been invented. So just putting that out there, we're talking about big technology. So if we're gonna be talking about the future, we're gonna be talking about Web3, SNS, VAAS, Oracle of Oracles with unification, all kinds of advancements. Who are the leaders? Who are bringing the new ideas to the table? Who are the trailblazers? Because like me, I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking at even when I used to play music, right? What tracks are the bangers? I'm not just gonna be playing music. What tracks are going to get the crowd going? You know what I mean? So that being said, the same philosophy. Who's the best in this? Who are the best? What are they saying? In every field, in anything that you do, you can never go wrong with that type of philosophy or that type of mentality. What are the best doing? Why are they doing it? Why are they saying that they're doing it? And how is what they're doing on the field translating? Are they the top? Are they the leaders? So I'm just saying, you want to be with the best. Shiba Inu is, in my opinion, probably the most advanced cryptocurrency experiment in decentralization that has ever been undertaken. Okay, so just putting it out there, and it's like the vanguard of crypto technology, moving the technology forward without an actual face. So it's almost like the project, like Bitcoin, launched anonymously, creates a network, creates value. Shiba Inu, launched anonymously by Ryoshi, creates a network, creates a blockchain that leads to what will be a super network, and therefore value. So it's important for us to understand that this is not just a cryptocurrency. This is, when they say a movement, this is actually the beginning of a crypto state, a crypto nation state, the Shiba state, the first digital social network state. Okay, that will have most likely presence in the United Nations eventually. I know it sounds crazy, but just putting it out there for you. I need to do like the top 3 crypto Marxist Bone Army predictions, because there's a couple that I think are banger. One of them, like I said, yes, Shiba Inu in the United Nations. Another banger is in the blockchain, the Shibarium layer 2. There's different types of bone. Yep, I've covered it before. That's another thing. The fact that bone might be paired with sheep, another thing. And the fact that the bone army theory of the SHIB supply is that there is less Shiba Inu than there is Bitcoin. Satoshi unit for Satoshi unit. All right, cool. Don't want to get into that right now, but definitely wanted to put you guys on game, because this also, my channel is not just about giving you a little something. I want to give you the biggest pieces. I want to give you the biggest alpha to help you understand and position yourself in this space. All right. With that said, let me go ahead and see if I have any more questions, because I know I've been going for about 52 minutes. So definitely look, that is the bone chart right now. So let me just give you some of the vitals before, though. The market cap sitting at $84 million, under $100 million. All right, just putting it out there for you guys. Of course, the circulating supply at 229.91 million, total market cap at 95.51 million, the total supply at 250 million bone Shiba swaps. And of course, you guys know those things are being soaked up, being crushed out of existence inside the Canine Finance DAO. So that's something for you guys to also understand. This is a very comprehensive ecosystem. And of course, they're holding steady at almost 100,000 holders. They are at 95,470 holders. All right. So pretty soon we will see Bone at over 100,000 holders. We know that Shiba Inu at over 1 million holders. And there's other tokens like Leash, which is going to be used for the metaverse. There's so much going on in this ecosystem that sometimes it's hard for people to keep up. All right. It says, and chart Bone, damn, Bone Shibarium. Thanks, friend, for Bone. Make Shibarium great again. Thanks for the information from. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and put this right here. Actually, you know what? Since it is Trump, let's go ahead and say make Shibarium great again. That actually should be a meme coin. Make Shibarium great again. All right. With that said, it's getting late. I did want to show you guys that and give you a little analysis because and tomorrow I'll probably, or later on this morning, I'll go ahead and do the Trump speech actually, because I think it's important. Not because we're pro-Trump, anti-Trump. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you something, people. This is what's crazy. We just had election day. Everybody talking election, the news talking election, the social media talking election, billboards, commercials, all that stuff. At the end of the day, it don't even really matter. Okay, like I said earlier, it'd be like talking in the 90s and saying, man, George Bush or Bill Clinton, if Bill Clinton wins, the internet is really gonna take off. Or saying, yeah, if Bush wins, the internet and technology is gonna take off because it's vital and it creates value. Okay, it creates an efficiency in the market. Okay, same thing with blockchain technology, Web3, metaverse, all the entire space. Okay, the reason why it's going to thrive is because it creates efficiency and it creates value. So whether Trump won, whether Kamala won, it really don't matter. It was going to go. Now, the one thing that we cannot deny is this, though. Trump definitely way more pro crypto than Kamala, way more pro crypto than the Biden administration. In fact, he said on day one, he was firing Gary Gensler. Day one, he was firing Gary Gensler. So it's coming. So we'll see what happens. All right. So with that said, you already know I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. Just came at you, giving you a little something, just so you guys can understand. And in fact, I'm gonna give you a play. I'm gonna give you a play. All right. This is not financial advice. I repeat, this is not financial advice. But since Trump won, I will tell you that there is a political play on Shibarium, and it's called Chewy Trump. Oh fuck! Shit! I should have probably brought this to you guys before. I mean, technically, we're looking at under 10,000 market cap. We're looking at a play that's 8,800 market cap. Okay, that's ridiculous. It up 42%. This one I could see going, actually, just putting that out there. Liquidity looking pretty healthy. The contract is renounced. The mintability issue, actually, because it was done on dongle, so there is no mintability issue. That's just what the preliminary audit is saying. But yeah, so I didn't know this was up 42. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I would probably still get $5 of this token, get $8 of it, get $10 of this token. Why? Because it's so low. It's so low that $10. If this token was to make go to 100,000, which I definitely know it will, barring any weirdness, that's $10 to $100. If this goes to $1 million, that's $10 to $1,000. If this goes to 10 million, we'd be talking about $10 into 100K. That'd be crazy. No, 10K, 10K, $10 into 10K. Yeah, but still, that's a lot. That's a sick return. All right. Well, with that said, not financial advice, and of course, I mean, it only makes sense that the only political play, because C Fund was a political play. that- I don't really know what their angle is right now, but Chewy Trump, clearly, it's a dog Trump, Chewy Trump. You feel me? So that one, definitely pay attention to that one. And of course, not financial advice. In fact, I probably shouldn't even be showing that one because it's so low. Um, but in case you do want to get into a safe fish risky play, a safe fish risky play, Chwump definitely is going to be the one, in my opinion, because that one is the only political play on Shibarium that I see right now, and it's so low. It's 10K market cap, 10K, like it's 8,800 market cap, guys. So I should probably do a video on that one, honestly. So next video I'm doing is I'm gonna do the Trump speech, and then maybe a video on one of these things. You guys let me know what you want. With that said, I'm gonna have to end this right here. Went about 1 hour for you guys. Unfortunately, did have technical difficulties at the beginning trying to show the Trump speech, so lost time there, but decided to come back on just so that I could give you guys a little analysis on what's going on. And of course, Journey, appreciate you too, brother. Great info. Boom. Thank you for saying that. But yeah, that's basically it. You know, Bitcoin definitely moving up. Like I told you, it could absolutely spike down to about this level right here, which would be about the 71-ish before it starts to trade here and potentially even break out into the higher, some of these higher previous trends. These trend lines are previous trend lines that we have to respect. So this could absolutely come back over here, shoot back up. All right. So with that said, Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. If you want more content, you already know what to do. Hit that sub, hit that like, bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent, and that way, you can be notified when I go live. All right. So with that said, I'm out this piece. Appreciate y'all, and I'll probably hit you later on with another video. All right. In case you missed the first part, Donald Trump won, and I did expect crypto to pump. Definitely pumping. We have the Fed about to cut interest rates within the next 2 days as well. So that I do see that as most likely more liquid coming into the market, more volatility towards the upside. So just be prepared. Don't get shaken out. This is the time to actually get into as many altcoins as possible, because we have about 3 months or so before this actually pops. And then you know what happens when it goes to the top. Everyone's going to be coming in. They're going to be calling you. They're going to be saying, hey, you know, I heard you talk about crypto before, you know, this and that. What do you think about this? What should I buy? And by then you're already going to have your bag so fat, you're going to have to exit. You know, let them know, damn, man, you should have got in when I told you way back in the bear run. Now you're over here talking about what coin should I buy when it's at the top. I mean, you got maybe a month before this whole damn thing crashes type situation. I mean, of course, we're talking later on next year, 2025, but still, it's important for you guys to position yourself, try to get people to position themselves as well, because like I told you, everybody's going to be talking about it. And once everybody's talking about it, that's probably when you should be selling. Once everyone is looking towards downloading an application, once Coinbase is trending as the most downloaded application, you know the top is in, and you probably should definitely exit, get into stables or something less risky, and then you rotate it back in during the dip. Okay, very simple if done successfully. All right, I myself haven't been doing this for too long, but if you are hungry for the knowledge, you will come across it. So as you guys know, I'm about the alpha. So I'm gonna definitely give you the alpha. always. So once again, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. I'm Bone Army. You're Bone Army. We are the Bone Army, and I'm out. Peace out, everyone. Doses.